Instead, they have developed a profound and highly elaborate cosmology, which has become the hallmark of the Chinese East Asian worldview and way of thinking. This is the Yin-Yang cosmology. The dominant concern for Chinese, Koreans, Japanese, and other East Asians was not cosmology, but cosmology. In this respect, the Yin-Yang cosmology has played a similar role for East Asians as the Genesis cosmology has played for the Christian West. The Yin-Yang cosmology in East Asia was a functional or homeomorphic equivalent to the Genesis cosmology in the Judeo-Christian tradition of the West. The Yin-Yang cosmology, however, is not scientific cosmology in the modern Western sense of the word, but it is rather a speculative cosmology reflecting the East Asian worldview and experience and way of thinking. In the West, the Genesis cosmology has generated cosmologies reflecting a certain religious, especially the Christian view of the universe during the medieval period. However, the medieval and pre-modern cosmologies have soon been replaced by modern scientific cosmology. The Yin-Yang cosmology, in spite of the emergence of scientific cosmology, is still thriving in East Asia, or even outside of East Asia, wherever East Asians have settled. The reason for this persistence of the Yin-Yang cosmology is in the fact that the Yin-Yang cosmology is not simply concerned with the universe or the cosmos alone, but with all other beings, including human beings. The Yin-Yang principle has become a paradigm for understanding the universe and all beings, the nature of all beings. In this sense, the Yin-Yang cosmology was similar to Raymond Panik's cosmodynamic experience. Although there was no concrete concept of the theos or God in Chinese and East Asian concept. On the other hand, the Christian West has gradually eliminated most pre-modern cosmology in light of modernity and scientific worldview, and even the biblical mythologies and cosmology were being eliminated, especially at the Bultmann's attempt at demythologization. Now, human beings have no sense of relationship with the universe. The universe has become an object for human investigation and utility, not for relationship. As a consequence of losing cosmology, human beings have lost the cosmic dwelling. Cosmos is a house or dwelling in the original sense of the word. Modern scientific cosmology, however, has eliminated the meaning of the universe as a human dwelling and house. We no longer consider the universe as our oikos and cosmos. The scientific cosmology has isolated human beings from the cosmos, making human beings homeless. Scientific cosmology has reduced the cosmos to mere an object in isolating the universe from the reality of the daily life of human beings. The recent phenomena of environmental crisis and global warming trend and the tsunami disaster in different parts of the world have awakened us to realize that the cosmos is no longer an isolated, objective entity from human beings. This is an alarming situation, but a good opportunity for us to recognize the importance of cosmology apart from scientific cosmology. Again, we may not be able to go back to the pre-modern cosmology per se, but we may relearn from it in creating an accumulative cosmology without rejecting scientific cosmology. This is what Panika calls K, cosmology with a K, in contrast with the scientific cosmology. We need cosmology, a new way of thinking about human beings in relation to the cosmos and the divine and the human, in living in the vision of what Panika calls cosmotheandric experience.